Yes! Welcome back to another video. Alright guys, so today I'm checking out the Dango M1 R-Spec Maverick wallet. Let's check it out. Alright guys, here it is, the Dango M1 R-Spec, still in the case, inside of that familiar Dango tin can. Then we flip it around to the back side and we have a nice illustration of the Dango M1 R-Spec with this nice illustration of some carbon fiber right here. And we have that tire tread on the front. Let's take this out of the case and let's check this bad boy out. All right, so just like the Dapper R-Spec that I reviewed, it comes with this little insert, and then we flip it around, shows you what everything is. And then here it is, the Dango M1. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Wait. I already did this joke. Let's move on. All right, sorry guys, I kid. So here it is, the M1 R-Spec, and let's take a good look at this real quick before I start going over it in detail. And as you can tell, I am a big fan of this R-Spec series. All right, so let's go over some bullet points on the M1 R-Spec before I start stuffing cards in here. As you can tell, it's a vertical design as opposed to a horizontal design like the Dapper R-Spec was. It has multiple anchor points here for tethering. So you can see one here, one right there, and one right there. And if you guys have the badge holder, you know that you can actually clip it on right here. Now Dango says this can hold up to 10 cards, and I'm gonna test that out very shortly. If your cards are in here, they are protected from RFID scanners. And you can see this chassis here, this frame, is all made from 6061 aerospace CNC'd aluminum. And it has this red prismatic powder coating around it. And it is absolutely beautiful, guys. If you guys haven't seen this wallet in person, it is absolutely striking with this black and red. And we flip it around to the front side and it has this black top grain leather that's bolted onto the chassis with these stainless steel mil-spec bolts, as you can see, that line this whole frame. And if I move in a little closer, you guys can get a better look at this red accented hand stitching that goes around this top grain leather pouch right here, or sorry, pocket, that lines the whole front. And this is the little ID window that you can stuff cards into. And then right there in the corner, got the Dango logo. So yes, all of Dango's products are made right here in the USA, and this particular model is TSA compliant, but also you can put the MT-04 multi-tool in here if you guys do have that multi-tool in this model. Not TSA compliant, so keep that in mind. Now the M1 dimensions are 3 inches by 4¼ inches and 0.43 inches thick. So they say on the website that this weighs 3 ounces. So let's break out my handy dandy scale here and plop it on there. And it says 2.7 ounces. So a little bit less than what they estimated on the website. I'll go for less any day of the week. And they did give us a little card back here in the leather pocket. And it's just, thank you for choosing Dango. So like I said before, they did claim that this holds 10 cards. So the fastest, easiest way I found to get cards into the M1 wallets is just take that back plate and fling it forward just like that. It's not gonna fall out because it has those little tabs right here. You can't really see them right there that get caught on the outside frame. So based on their design, they're not letting this fly out. Now, if you need to get this plate out for any reason, you just have to lift up on it and then it will come out. But we don't need to do that right now. We are trying to see how many cards this thing can hold, and it said 10. So what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna start with 5 cards here and see what that gives us. So 5 cards, it looks like we have a little bit more room in this plate. So let's put in 1 more right there. So that's 6. Now you can see even with the carbon fiber plate here, that back plate is still pretty flush with the chassis. Once it goes over, it starts floating around and becomes a little unmanageable, and I don't like that. But let's try 1 more, see what that does. Oops, get in there. Nope, I can't even close it. You see that little groove right there on that carbon fiber plate? It's not letting me close back up. So 7 is too many right here. Let me take that out. And there you go, 6 is the maximum I can get of my demo cards in this wallet. Now I just wanted to show you guys that these demo cards are pretty darn thick. You can see right here, they're thick. I have some thinner cards and I have some thicker cards with raised numbers, but I feel like these are a good representation of everyday cards that are going to be a nice balance between thick and thin that I can show you wallet reviews with. I'm not going to break out my raised number cards or number cards to show you guys in here. I did that in one video and I got myself in a little bit of trouble. All right, so now I got that out of the way. Let's see if we can get these other 4 in this back ID window here. So, 1. Oh boy, 2. It's tight. 3. Oh man, I don't know if I can get that 4th one in there. Oh boy. I mean, it is stretching it, but technically I got 4 back there. So there you go. We got 4 in the leather pocket back here. We have 6 in the back plate. So that's 10. Now they don't really mention on the website how many bills I can stuff under the silicone band here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 bills here. Now I'm gonna fold these into thirds here as so, and I'm gonna stuff this right under the silicone band. So as you can tell, it's pretty darn tight. But there we go, there's 8 bills here. So I got 8 bills stuffed in here. 6 cards under the back plate, 4 cards in the front pocket. Now this thing is pretty well loaded. You can see what that does to the thickness of this wallet. What's gonna make it thicker is how many cards I stuff back here and how much cash I stuff underneath this silicone band. And of course, if you fold these bills into quarters, it'll be a lot easier to get in, but it's gonna make it a lot thicker than what the thirds I just showed you. So let's do that. So quarters, lift it up, goes in a lot easier, but just raises it up a little too high. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I crazy? But I would never have this many bills. I usually only carry a couple bills at a time. And I usually only carry 7 cards at any given time. So back here would be my ID, and then my 6 credit cards would be right here in the back. So that's why I feel like this is a perfect wallet for me. So there you go. It'll look just like that, not nearly as thick. And yes, this is compatible with the MT-04 multi-tool. So let's get that in there and see what it looks like. So same deal, lift it up, bypasses all of those little lips. And there you go. So that's the M1 R-Spec with the MT-04 multi-tool stuffed in it. And a lot of you guys ask, how many cards does this take up, or how many cards can you still stuff in here with the actual MT-04 multi-tool stuff in it? Now I'm gonna show you real quick 2 of my credit cards right next to the multi-tool, and as you can see, it's about the thickness of 2 of my demo cards. So see that? So in theory, if I can stuff 6 cards in here, I can only stuff 4 of them in with the MT-04 multi-tool. So let's try that out right now. So let's get the multi-tool back in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stuff 4 cards in there with it. And boom. There you go, 4 cards in with the MT-04 multi-tool. And I'm just gonna try to get 1 more in there just for curiosity. And I think you already know what's gonna happen. Yeah, not gonna happen. It gets caught right there. 2 of my demo cards are about equal to one of these MT-04 multi-tools. Would I recommend doing this? I mean, I wouldn't do it, especially if you have cards with raised numbers. But as you can see on the back here, the way you're supposed to put this in is the flat side is facing up. So that means the cards aren't gonna be rubbing against any of the stuff, any of the raised metal that's on the back side of this multi-tool. It's all gonna be against the flat part. So I don't know, I might be changing my mind a little bit. I've always said don't do this, but I don't think it's gonna hurt the cards at all. I mean, that's pretty smooth, as you can see. And I also wanna mention that this is compatible with the M1 chassis clip. As you can see, the 4 little holes right there. You can buy the clip, screw it on right there, and then you have yourself a nice little pocket clip. And I also did do a review on that. If you're curious, I'll put the link right above here. And then lastly, let's take a look at both R-Spec models side by side. So here we have the Dapper R-Spec and then the Maverick R-Spec here. And of course, this is horizontal, this one's vertical. So you guys can take a look at them side by side and decide which one you like the best. Now for me personally, I've always been a fan of the M1 Maverick's vertical style better, so I probably would gravitate towards this one better, but That's not taking anything away from this dapper wallet. It is absolutely beautiful too, but side by side, they are gorgeous. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think of the Dango M1 R-Spec Maverick wallet? I am a huge fan of the R-Spec series. I actually contacted Charlie, who is the CEO of Dango, and I asked him if they were going to make a rail wallet in R-Spec versions. He said currently there are no plans to make an R-Spec rail wallet, but basically if you buy the rails from their website, I think you can turn any M1 wallet into a rail wallet. So I think getting the black rails for the R-Spec would be absolutely gorgeous. And I'm a big fan of the rail wallet. I named it the second best wallet of the decade. I love Dango, I love their rail wallet, and I think a rail wallet mixed with the R-Spec design would be fantastic. Also, I will have links below in my description box if you guys want to pick one of these bad boys up. Right now on the website, they're going for $129, but I do have a special code that is CT10. Put that in at checkout and you guys get 10% off your entire order. And if you guys forget that, I'll have all the information in my description box below. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe and go!